Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to go on a really cool journey up into the sky to figure out a big secret: how mountains actually make their own rain.
Yeah, have you ever looked at one of those giant mountains and thought, wait a minute, why is one side all green and full of trees while the other side looks kind of dry and sleepy? Well, let's find out exactly how that happens.
And we're going to solve this mystery right now. To do it, we're going to follow a brave little cloud on a pretty amazing adventure. You ready for this? Let's go.
Okay, first things first, we've got to meet the star of our story. So let's give a big hello to our fluffy hero.
Here he is. This is Puffy. He's a super happy cloud, and he just spends his days floating and bobbing along right over the huge, sparkly blue ocean. So what is a cloud like Puffy anyway? Well, you can just think of him as a giant, super fluffy bag that's floating in the sky. And inside that bag are millions and millions of teeny tiny little drops of water.
And Puffy's absolute favorite thing to do is to slurp up invisible water from the warm ocean down below. With every little sip, he gets bigger and heavier and just more and more full of water drops.
But, one day, Puffy's nice, peaceful float was about to turn into a massive adventure. A great big challenge was waiting for him.
So, this friendly, playful wind came along and gave Puffy a great big whoosh. It started pushing him away from the ocean and towards something really, really huge off in the distance.
It was a mountain. I mean, have you ever seen one? They're so tall they look like they're trying to tickle the sky. And guess what? Puffy was headed right for it.
Now, Puffy couldn't go through the mountain, right? So he had to go over it. The wind just kept on pushing, and Puffy started to climb. He had to go up and up and up, getting higher and higher into the sky.
Okay, so here's a little secret about the sky. Down near the ground, it was pretty warm and cozy for Puffy. But as he climbed higher and higher, the air got colder and colder. Brr, it was getting super chilly up there.
And as Puffy got colder, something really surprising was about to happen. He was about to get a big squeeze.
Puffy started to shiver. All those tiny water drops inside him were getting so cold, they started huddling together. He must have been thinking, oh my goodness, I'm so full of water, and now I'm so cold. I just can't hold all this water in anymore.
You know what it's like? It's just like squeezing a big, soaking wet sponge. The cold air was squeezing Puffy, and splish, splash, drip, drop, all that water just came tumbling right out.
And that, my friends, is how we get mountain rain. It happens when a tall mountain pushes a cloud way up into the chilly air and gives it a big, cold squeeze, making it rain all over that one side.
But hold on, what about the other side of the mountain? Well, Puffy's adventure ended up creating a tale of two very different sides.
After letting go of all that heavy water, Puffy felt so much lighter. He wasn't big and full anymore. Nope, he was light and fluffy again, and he just floated easily right over the top of the mountain to the other side.
And would you look at the difference? The side where Puffy rained is now the wet side. It's super green because all the plants got a wonderful drink. But the other side, where the new lighter Puffy floated over, didn't get any rain at all. It's sunny and dry. This sleepy side has a special name. It's called the rain shadow.
Wow, what an adventure for Puffy. He helped us learn exactly how mountains can make their own weather. Let's do a quick recap of everything we just found out.
So think of it like a special recipe. Step 1. A windy day pushes a full, heavy cloud toward a mountain. Step 2. The mountain is like a giant ramp, lifting that cloud way up high into the cold air. Step 3. The cold air gives the cloud a squeeze, and all the rain falls out. And then step 4, one side gets all the rain and becomes super green, while the other side stays totally dry in the rain shadow.
So really, the main thing to remember is that giant mountains are like these amazing natural rainmakers. They kind of get to decide where the rain falls, which makes one side of them wonderfully wet and green.
So here's a fun little challenge for you. The next time you see a big mountain, maybe in a picture or even in real life, take a really close look. You think you can use what you learned from Puffy's adventure to guess which side is the green, rainy side? I bet you can. Thanks for joining our explainer.